Hello. So this is a bit of a random video, but I have really been wanting to paint for a while. So instead of doing crochet like I have been doing for most of my videos, I want to paint this week. I don't know if you've seen, but this entire month I have been posting art shorts every other day. And I actually started posting online just my regular artwork in general. It wasn't until a couple years ago when I started posting crochet stuff. But yeah, I just really want to paint this week. I started painting when I was really little, and that was like my favorite thing to do. I mostly do digital art now, but I don't know, I've been wanting to paint more lately, and I have my planner cover that I've really been wanting to put something on. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna paint 2 to 3 things. We'll see what exactly it is. But there are a couple prompts for the month that like I just want to paint instead of doing digital art for. So yeah, if you enjoy painting videos, let me know, and I can maybe do more of these in the future. But yeah, what I'm thinking for my planner is I originally thought about painting like a hobbit door or something, but I might do one of the prompts is like a fairy portal, and I feel like that could also be fun on here, so I might do that. And then if I don't do the hobbit door on this, then I'll do it on a different journal that I have. But yeah, let's get to sketching these. So I started out by making a few quick sketches. I also decided to film a bit on my phone so that you could actually see what I am painting. I don't have the best tripod set up, so I thought that this would be the best thing so you could actually see what I am doing. But yeah, so first I did a quick sketch of the hobbit door. I've done a few of these in my sketchbook, so I pulled one up so that I could use it as a reference to make the larger sketch. I definitely want to keep things a bit simple and just paint a classic door, and then I also thought about adding some falling leaves, thought that could be fun as well. And yeah, the other sketch is of the fairy door. I kept calling it a portal, but now looking at my prompt list, it's actually supposed to be fairy door, which is what I painted. But anyways, I just did a quick sketch of that and then started picking out paint. The first painting I wanted to do was on my planner, and I decided to do the fairy door piece, which I thought would look nice against this lighter green background. I first laid down a bright green, which I then blended out into some darker greens and as well as some yellows in the center just to try and add some more depth. In general, I've been trying to add more of that depth into my art, just so that there is more of a perceived space. So I was trying to achieve that with painting. I feel like I've been doing pretty well with the digital art, but again, it's been a while since I have just painted, so it was nice to give this technique a try with more traditional materials. I then added in the trees with the overlapping branches to symbolize the fairy door, and then also added in some tiny mushrooms in a circle at the bottom, as well as some floating sparkles to symbolize the fairies. I then moved on to the hobbit door. Now the concept for this one was much more simple. I started out by laying down a brown circle for the door, and while the paint was still wet, I added in some texture and wood details. I then added in some brick around the outside, as well as some green for the grass, and then I wasn't sure whether I wanted to add in those leaves, but I decided to do it anyway. Okay, so this is probably a pretty short video, but I have finished both of the paintings. Now I will start with the one that I just finished because I don't like it as much, but it is this like hobbit door. I kind of added leaves at the last minute, and I slightly regret doing that because not that it looks bad, it's just not my favorite. So I also can tell that just in general I'm like a little bit rusty when it comes to painting, but still I think it's fun. I also actually have finished the sketchbook, so I won't have to see it that often, which I guess is a plus, but I had been planning to paint this for a very long time, so I decided to just go ahead and do it anyway despite having finished the sketchbook already. But yeah, I still think it's fun. And I think if I were to do this in the future, like there's definitely things that I could improve upon. So especially since it's such a dark background, I feel like it's harder to see what I painted on it. So I'd maybe do some lighter colors, but for painting for the first time in a long time, I feel like it's still fun and I still like it. But the other one I am very happy with. This is the one that was supposed to be like a fairy portal, which fairy portals are like when like tree branches meet up with each other, or like circles of mushrooms and stuff. So, but this is my like actual planner, so I'm definitely gonna be using this all the time. So I'm glad I did this design on this. But this is how this one turned out, which I think it looks really cool. Definitely got a lot more depth into it, which is nice. And it's a lot more what I had been picturing in my mind, which is nice. So it's definitely still not perfect. Like there's things that I wish I could go back and change and improve on, but I still think it's really cool. So yeah, that's it. That's the video. I know this is different from what I typically make. I mostly do crochet stuff on here, but I do make art in shorts. So if you're interested in any of my other artwork, I mostly do digital art, and I'll be having shorts throughout the entire month of those. Yeah, and if you want to see me paint more, just let me know. Or if there's anything else you want to see me make, let me know down below. I'm making videos every week this month in October, so come back next week for another one. And yeah, if there's anything you want to see me make or do, just let me know down below. Make sure to like and subscribe and everything, and I will see you all next week. Bye. I feel like I can't start this without accidentally tripping over the bed. I swear, I know it's there, and yet I trip over it every time. And yeah, I'm making videos every month. But make sure to like it. I feel like this is a really short video, but also need a better setup if I'm gonna do more painting videos, because the tripod I'm using is not it for this. Okay, bye.